he makes these little spoofs of the classic films with his friend, who he calls a coworker, Earl. And he just makes them for himself. And then his mom forces him to hang out with a classmate of his that he doesn't really know that well. Her name is Rachel Kushner, who's been diagnosed with leukemia. Reluctantly, he shows up and to distract her a little bit with her sense of humor, and then she lets him in, and that friendship will end up changing his life forever, and he'll eventually learn to pay attention, to have the courage to show his true self to someone else, and make a film for someone else, and then hopefully find his voice as a young filmmaker throughout. Olivia approached her character with such grace and elegance. She's very, very funny and never played Rachel as a victim, and that was key. And she was so brave and was the first to want to shave her head for the character, and then what that did to her as a woman and how that informed her character were quite beautiful to watch. I didn't want to go for the physical comedy. I wanted to earn that stuff and earn that humor. And when I found Thomas, he had that quality that I remembered. It was naturalism. He was funny without trying to be funny. He would approach the dramatic scenes in a very age-appropriate way, the way a 17-year-old. And you see someone who, even with Thomas with his body, can feel he acts like a child really early on in the film. And you see him at the end, how he walks away. And you see how he's grown. And there's a very subtle, very nuanced choices that I really have to that I really admire. RJ, this is his first film, and he showed up with this amazing enthusiasm and confidence, and he had these qualities that were a different kind of interpretation of Earl than what was in the script and the novel, and that was kind of what was in my head. But then when I saw RJ's audition, he just brought this character to life. Thomas and Olivia had the right kind of chemistry, which was key, that it couldn't be romantic, it couldn't be sexual, it just had to be about this deep connection. And in time, it could have led to something, who knows, but right now it was about a deeper understanding. The spoofs were made by Ed Bursch and Nate Marsh, and so usually, although there were different versions of how they came together, usually I would make a list of the films that I think we should spoof. Jesse would rewrite the title into something hysterical, and then we'd pick maybe the scene that could be economical and visual and fun and easily identifiable to fans, and then Ed and Nate would go off and make it. And so it was important to celebrate movies, keep these classics alive, keep people talking about them, get them to discover the movie, because it ties into the theme of discovery of our film.